Testing. Let's try this. Are we live? And we might be live. Good morning. If anybody's there, good morning. Hope you guys had a good weekend. With the family, with the moms. Alright, so we got a mic. I hope you can tell at least a little difference, right? For the better. It's kind of weird, but... Alright, we're gonna go with this today. If you can hear me, please let me know. Yo, Cam, can you hear me alright? Happy Monday to you, man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alright, we're just gonna roll with it because I'm a little backed up right now. I haven't even charted yet, but we're gonna do it together. So, I hope you can hear me. Let's see. Yeah, looks like the mic is working. Alright, let's do this. So, top-down analysis special. 4 hour first. I like using the 4 hour. 4 hour first. We have a few things here from last week. Let's see if anything is still intact. So in the 4 hour, I'm looking for these strong rejections here. So I have the support low day. You can tell we tested it on Friday. We tested this level, and then we have some rejection up here, which is still valid. All right, let's go down to the 2 hour time frame. Actually, let me just, I don't know if the live's picking up the audio. Let me just confirm real quick. Testing. Testing. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Cool. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Does it sound better? I don't know, but I think it might sound a little better. Anyways, off to the 2 hour. We're 5 minutes till the market opens. I'll just get rid of some of these things here. Okay, so this candle is worth noting. Right, it could be a supply zone. For now, I'm going to just highlight it, and then we'll look at it through a lower time frame. Right, so maybe something here. I mean, for anyone watching, this is nothing special. Like, top-down analysis is literally kind of just scribbling. I'm kind of doodling around. And it's not until we get to the lower time frames when I get kind of a little detailed. But I like this candle here. I think there was news at 5:30, so that could explain the increase in volume here. Something worth noting, right? It's very easy to identify an area of interest when you see an increase in volume. This is why I love this volume here. Those volume bars are down there are a must. You need to have those volume bars. So in the 1 hour, I mean, not much has changed from last week. We're still, if you look at a higher time frame, even through this 1 hour, you can clearly tell we're in a range. There's nothing special about this. We're still in a range. We haven't really gone anywhere. I will say price overnight tested these highs, and now it seems like it wants to go to the other side. So when trading a range, you want to trade the extremes, right? That's the theory behind it. You want to trade the extremes. Obviously, it's not always like that. It won't always work out, but it's something to keep in mind. Trade the extremes when it comes to these consolidation areas. Okay, so 30-minute. Let's see if we can spot anything else here. Yeah, I'm a little backed up. I literally just got this like 10 minutes ago. It was at my doorstep, and I just finished kind of setting it up. So I typically don't want to be behind like this. But anyways, let's keep going. So we got 30-minute time frame. Momentum is to the downside. EMAs confirm that, right? We're going to the downside. Okay. I would probably want to get rid of this one here. The support for 122. That's not really valid anymore. Alright, what else do we got? Nothing really worth noting. The 30-minute. Let's head over to the 10-minute. Alright, cool. No worries, dude. I just want to make sure that you can hear me okay. And if you can spot a difference, like if you think it sounds better, please let me know. Because if not, I'm returning this bad boy. Alright, 10-minute. Maybe a little zone here. No, I don't want to mark that down, to be honest. I don't have a lot of conviction in these overnight zones. I primarily focus on what happens, when the market is open. But yeah, not really much happening here. And maybe a little transition to control zone here. So this is why I like to shade those areas, because then you get down to the details and then you find exactly where price took over. I'm noticing this right here. That's 4131 level is a 10-minute transition to control zone, which means there's interest in the market. Okay. Other than that, we're just gonna go with these zones, with these levels, and then if I spot anything right now that's worth highlighting, right now I don't see a clear opportunity. Again, I'm a little backed up. I wish this charting was, I would have done this a little earlier, but It is what it is. I don't have VWAP on here, huh? No, I don't. But we did test VWAP at around 620. Strong rejection there. Um, Price is lower. I'm just going with the flows right now. I can tell price is going down, and if we can get an opportunity, I don't see an entry right now. So I'm not gonna rush into anything. Yeah, I don't want to rush into anything right now. So once again, we've been in this range. We've just been in a range, these past few days. Let's head over to the 1 hour. That's a consolidation area there since Monday, really. Yeah, I remember Monday and Tuesday were crappy, very crappy days. Not much action, but I mean, just look at that. We're stuck in a range. So I don't think bulls or bears really have an edge right now. It's almost like a tug of war here, which is why, we see price going up, coming down, going up, coming down. So we could potentially see, lower lows today. As of right now, I don't have an entry. We are seeing some pretty strong rejection here at 4144. Pretty strong rejection there. I just don't see an entry. No entry for me right now. I'm gonna hold off on this one. Yeah, so we're stuck in a range. What else we got? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm bouncing from one time frame to the next. I just want to make sure. But again, nothing new from last week. Nothing really worth pointing out. Again, this area here is worth pointing. The 4131 level, that's a key area there that I'm looking at. I just want to see how it reacts. Right, so it's not an entry, it's not an exit. It's just I want to see how price reacts when it gets there. A little bit of consolidation here at 4134. A little bit of rejection there, or not rejection, but support. A lot of support right here. So this is just an area of high interest here. We'll see how price reacts, and then we'll come up with the plan. I know there's a lot of people that have like pre-market plans. I used to do that at one point, but price is so really unpredictable. The best thing you can do is just, in my opinion, is just wait, and then once you kind of see something you like, then you come up with a plan. But it doesn't make sense for me to come up with a plan now if I still have to let the market develop. I like to let the market come to me, as I've said before. There's not a substantial difference in the mic quality, to be honest. Okay, well, that just means I'm gonna save myself $40. Thanks for the feedback, Cam. I'm gonna test it out with my phone and see if I notice anything, but yeah, it kind of sucks if you guys can't really tell the difference. All right, well, clearly a lot of selling in the open. I don't see any entries for me right now. That's the one thing that I'm looking for is just an entry. And I definitely don't want to short this now. Like I said, we have that 4131 level. I want to see how that reacts. If we break past that, we could expect lower lows. Retest this 4112 level. But Cam, you know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that EMA swerve. I want to see some buyers enter, and then if we can continue to sell off, then we might have an entry there. But right now we just a whole lot of sellers, and it never makes sense. It never makes sense to short at the lows. You want to see a little pullback, a little immediate retest of some kind of zone. Yeah, so we need some more information to come through. And considering the context, considering these circumstances here, we're still balanced. I mean, there's not much to point out. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple and the NQs. The Qs. Yeah, same story with Apple. We're just balanced. Let's check out NQ. Yeah, I mean, not much of a difference here either. Momentum is to the downside. I mean, the EMAs confirm that. Gives you a good visual of where momentum is heading, and we are below the EMAs. We see strong candles opening below the EMAs, so that's letting us know that sellers are present. All right, let's head on over to the one and only. This is really my one and only. Like, I don't need anything else besides this. I mean, on Friday, I hopped back on the charts, and this was after I took a break, and I think I spotted like one or two more opportunities. I don't need anything else. I don't need to trade any other stocks, any other futures. ES provides enough opportunity for me. And usually if ES is dead, and the whole entire market is dead. I mean, this is the market right here. This reflects, 500 of the biggest companies. So if this is dead, most likely everything else is going to be dead. Not always true, but I mean, you get where I'm going with this. This is all I need. And I've never really traded NQ. I have traded the Russell 2000 when I first started a year ago. I was trading the Russell 2000 just because the future contracts were a lot cheaper. But yeah, I didn't really find a lot of success there, and it was early in my trading career, so I was still learning a lot. But ever since I got introduced to ES and SPY options, like I have everything here. I could trade futures if I wanted to, and at some point I do want to once I grow my account. But for right now, we're just trading SPY options, but you could also trade SPX options. And it's really just better that way. When you just focus on one thing, just master that one thing. And down the road, if you want to get into, a different stock or look at different names, and by all means. But I really think, I really believe that it's better off if you just master just one market, because they all behave differently. That's why I've gotten so good at ES and in trading trading SPY options, is because this is all I watch. I mean, you saw me. I just briefly hop over to Apple or NQ, but this is all I watch. Yeah, that's all you need, Cam. Honestly, market provides enough opportunity, and I really want to get to a point where I just trade once, and then I'm out of here. Like, less is more. Less is more in trading. You don't want to be taking a bunch of trades throughout the whole entire day. You want to just, if you could just take one or two, and then just call it a day, and then revisit the market tomorrow. Look at all those passive orders just chilling from 4140 to 4137. A lot of passive orders. That's why we're seeing, a little bit of rejection here at 4138. Yeah, 4138. Pretty strong rejection there. Components of the S&P 500. So we got Apple. Apple is the biggest thing. Then you got Microsoft. Then you got Amazon. Then you got Google, Nvidia. I mean, you guys know these companies. But I'm noticing the change here. I mean, not really. Most of these names opened like about the same, letting us know that, again, market is just kind of balanced right now. I don't see any drastic moves. In any of these names, no. Very kind of kicking back right now. The market's just kicking back. And like I would say 80-90% of trading is just waiting, right? I wish it was a little differently, but no, I mean, it really does take patience to be successful at this. We've got 7 views, but I only see 1 viewer. Cam, I appreciate you for being here, dog. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. The viewers will come. Yeah, I ain't even sweating it. Man, well, it sure looks pretty, I'll tell you that. Nice little mic for 40 bucks. So we're coming into that 4131 level. And it's from 413 down to 4130. So this is what I want to point out. That right there. Oh, it's doing it again. There it goes. Okay, cool. That's two zoomed in. Okay, that right there, that's a transition to control. That's what I call it. You won't hear anyone else call it that. But that's a transition to control zone where sellers stepped in, they made the last aggressive push to the downside, and then buyers aggressively, what do you call it? They took control. They took control of sellers, right? So that tells me there's a lot of interest in this area, right? So I marked it from 4131, or let's round it to 4132, down to this lower wick right here to 4129 or 4130. Just round it. Every time you have a zone, just round it. Round it to the whole number. It's better that way. So we just got into that level, right? Now this is a bullish zone, so I just want to see how strong it is. If it's something worth noting, or if we're just gonna break past this. And I mean, price is looking pretty strong here right now. You know, but once we break below this, we don't really have much support or any demand zones. Not until this lower day down here, which has been respected these past few days. Well, this is where it started right here. It started on the 10th, which was Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, so right there. Boom. That's that level. In the grand scheme of things, this is a 2 hour demand zone, right? But that's why we do the top down analysis. We wanna look and inspect these high time frame zones, because I mean, we're really day trading or even sometimes scalping. So I want to see, you know, the fine details. Okay, this is backed up like maybe by 7-8 seconds. I just did a little test run. I'm gonna try to look into if I can cut that time maybe in half sometime today. That way tomorrow we can have, what's the word I'm looking for? We're like close to zero. You're in? You're in, Cam? What's your play? Walk me through the play. Entry, stop loss, and what's the target? I'm gonna guess you're in short. I'm gonna guess. I'm not in right now. I don't see my setup. But I hope you're in short, cause momentum is strong to the downside. We haven't seen any signs of bulls stepping in. What I'd like to see, is a little pullback, and then break past that pullback aggressively. But I don't like the way price is moving right now. It's very slow. There's not a lot of volatility, and again, we're in a balanced range. I don't say that to scare. I do your, if you see your setup, by all means play it, right? You want to just make sure you have a stop loss, an entry, and a target. As long as you have those three, then you're good. Just play your setup. Play your setup. You're in short looking at liquidity at 4127. 4127. Okay. Yeah, I just don't like how slow price is moving, and we got a pretty strong rejection of down here. For bulls to gain control, they'd have to get past 4135, 4137 area. If they can break past that, they'd be in control. Somebody come get her. I'm not a fan of the volume right now. I'm looking at the 5 minute and just looking at the previous candles that formed, and there's the 650 candle, very low volume. So the 645 candle, pretty strong volume. Strong rejections here at 4138, which I had mentioned before. I don't really like to focus on past information. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I do like to focus on past information. I do. But I don't like to look at past information when we're being when we're given when we're being given new information, like right now, right? And I'm just looking at the market open, and I think we may have had an opportunity there. Just going over it again. Everything looks better in hindsight, but hey, if we can break past, okay, I'm kind of liking this. I need to see a strong break below 4129. If we can get below 4129, but I need to see a strong break like right now. I'm willing to take it short. I need to see a strong break right now. 4129. We get below this, immediate retest at 4129, and then I'm risking about 1 point. So puts are ready to go. I just need to see a strong break. A strong break below it. Damn, you called it, Cam. There it is. If we can get up to 4129, I will get in. 4129. You see that big difference right there? See that? See that? Look at the volume profile. Look at the sellers right there that are in the market. Good call, Cam. I hope you're still in it. I mean, it's looking pretty valid right now. It's looking pretty sweet. Yeah. I'm in no rush to get in. If we can get back to 4129, then I'll look to get in. But right now, I mean, I have no problems making lower lows. I have no problems with price making lower lows. At some point, it's going to get low enough to where it makes it unreasonable for it to get back up to 4129. But as of right now, we're still kind of in that range. If we can get to 4129, I'm going to look to get in. I need 4129. 4129. Good call, Cam. Very good call, dude. I hope you're still in the play. There's not much support below these levels. Like I said, 4120. I just marked that level there, but I think we'll have a pretty good shot at breaking past it. You see, now I like the volume. I mean, look at the 5 minute now. That 705 candle. Very large volume. Very large volume. That's exactly what you want to see. So once again, if we get to 4129, I'm going to get in. Stop loss is at 4130, 4131. I'm only risking about a point or two. It's nothing crazy, right? But that's if we can get up there. If we can't get up there, well then I'll have to look for the next one. Nice. You know, I love that you're trading one contract, dude. I love it. And the reason I love it is because too many people just want to get in and try to make money right away, and they end up going, who knows, like 5, 10 contracts, and they end up just blowing their account. So I love that you're doing one contract at a time. That's what I was doing, and it worked out for me. My accounts, I wouldn't blow up my accounts. They would slowly die, but we won't talk about that. We'll get into that some other time. But I've never blown up an account. I mean, yeah, I've lost money, but I've never blown it on just one trade. It's so reckless. want to see 4129 hit. And now I feel a lot more comfortable shorting because we're below that level, that 4131 level, and now we don't have much support. So it's a clear freeway to the downside. And again, if we consider context, we know we're in a balanced range, and prices just recently went up, and now momentum is to the downside. We're in that balanced range, so not until we break that range, price is gonna continue to just respect it. Go up and down, go up and down. And the sun. So I set the world on fire. Come on, 4129. I think price is setting up for a pullback right now. Volume has kind of slowed down. If buyers enter, we're going to see a pullback. Right? And little do they know that we have a lot of sellers up here in this 4129 level. That's where I'm going to hop in. And cross my fingers. Hopefully it works out. That's all you can really do. But I really like this setup. I have no control over the market. The best I can do is just go with my plan, go with my setup, and then hope it works out. But again, I'm going to manage my risk. Okay? So that's where it's a little differently than gambling. People confuse this for gambling. No, it's not gambling. It's called managing your risk. Right? In gambling, they don't give you the opportunity to only risk $1 to make 10. All casinos would be bankrupt if that ever happened. The market allows you to do that because you have the flexibility of getting in and out whenever you choose to. You have the flexibility of saying how much you want to risk. You have the flexibility of choosing what you want to trade, when you want to trade. Trading is completely customizable. That's why I believe everyone needs to learn this. You'll figure out something that works for you, that meets your goals, and that suits your lifestyle. All right, we're seeing a little bit of a pullback. At 4129, it's got to hit. There's no reason for price to be stopping down here at 4123. I mean, I don't really notice anything significant. That 4120 though, that's another story. There is a little bit of support there. There's a little bit of support there, so we'll see how it reacts when it gets below or once it hits that. For right now, I really think price is just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's consolidating. No, not consolidating. We'll just say resting. It's resting right now. And we're gonna get this pullback, and I'm gonna hop in. So I'm in for puts. So let's set the world on fire. Come on, let's do it. And again, notice the volume profile. Look how many sellers hopped in at 4129. Come on. We're 1 point away. 4129. Let's go. Come on. I like to be precise. I mean, I could get in right now, only risk 3 points, but I want this sniper entry right here. I want to just snipe this thing. I swear to God, you move just a little bit more. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. 4129. Gimme. Bam. All right, we're in. Once it's like at like 0.75. Uh-oh. God damn, that ran up quick. That ran up quick. All right. Stop loss is at 4131. If we get above that, I'm getting out. For what? Like a 2-point loss? If you can't risk 2 points, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And make sure this follows your plan. If this follows your plan, great. If it doesn't, then I wouldn't just want you to copy me. because I'm not really helping you by just, you know, you don't really help someone by just giving out the answers. You kind of want to walk them through why and what's the reasoning behind it. But if this kind of if this fits your plan, then I would say to take it. I don't want to see it get above 4131. And I could maybe say 4132 because we have VWAP up there, but we'll just keep it at 4131. I like that strong rejection right there. You saw that strong rejection. The last thing that I want to see is it find acceptance here, and then it just makes higher highs. I'm down. I don't like how much I'm down, to be honest. I'm like $70 down right now. I'm in full size. So my full size is 6 contracts for now. I've slowly gone up. So I've gone from 1, and then I went to 3, and then I'm now at 6, and then the next one, once I'm comfortable enough, I'm gonna get up to 9. And the reason I like to go up by 3 is because every time I trim like 60% of it, 66% of it. And then I let the other third of it, you know, just ride. Ah, you freaking guy. This thing's not working. I don't like how much I'm down. I'm not even gonna look at my P&L, honestly. Don't look at your P&L. That's a pretty good hack. Don't look at it. Just play your setups. 4131, come on. That thing's holding. It's just I'm gonna adjust that 4132. That's where my VWAP's at. So now I'm risking what, 3 points? You see that blue line, that purple line right there? So that's my VWAP. I want it to stay below that. So that's like an added confluence right there. So I have my zone, and then I have VWAP, which acts like as another defender. I'm outie. Oh, I'm down. What am I down? God damn. I'm down 132 right now. It's quite a bit. And that's the thing about options. That's why I want to get into I want to trade futures again, because when options go against you, they really go against you. Like had I gained 3 points, I wouldn't have been up 132. It doesn't work that way, because there's so many other variables. You have the Greeks that kind of work against you. Those damn Greeks. Whoever came up with those Greeks, I swear to God. No, I'm just messing. But no, it is what it is. That's the nature of trading options. Yeah, no, I ain't sweating it. It's just it's worth noting. Like you have to know like what you're getting into. And then I know at some point, I'm gonna get a lot of beginners on here. So it's something worth mentioning. Like, hey, you're gonna have to be ready for these drawdowns. But just on Friday, I made $500. I mean, and it was quick too. It came so fast, right? So it's not always green days. Plus, we're just getting started, man. I mean, that's the first play. Chill out, you know. I just missed my bucket. I missed the bucket right now. Let me just kind of adjust, see what went wrong, and move on to the next play. Simple. Jeez, it's getting hot in here. Wait a sec. Oh. All right, we're finding prices finding higher highs. I mean, at this point, we've broken our downtrend. Yeah, that ran up. Wow. I wish I had a game plan here. I don't have anything. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just let the market develop and see if I notice anything worth pointing out. But as of right now, I don't really see much, at least for me. Strong rejection here at the 4138 levels. Those are the levels that I mentioned earlier. There's quite a bit of interest there. If there's something I'm not seeing, Cam, feel free to put it on the chat, dude. Yeah, waiting on a play. Yeah, yeah, same thing here. Just waiting on a play. changed the audio. So I unplugged the mic. No difference, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing. Audio is working. Cool. We're gonna we're just gonna go without a mic for the rest of this live. Uh, mic is messed up. Uh-oh. Now I'm just using the computer. So it doesn't sound good right now. So I'm drowning. I'm drowning. What about now, dude? Does it sound good? Looks like we might have to connect that mic again. Oh, better? Is it better than the mic? Or should I plug the mic back in? Does it sound any different than earlier? No, about the same. Okay. Unfortunately, dude, I've gone through like 5 different mics, and I mean the first ones were like headsets with the little thingy coming out right here, and those were just crap. And then I finally decided to try like an actual mic like this with the little stand and whatnot, but you telling me it's not working, I mean, I'm about to give up. But I do have another one coming in today, and I think if that one doesn't work, I'm gonna just go without a mic. Yeah, thanks again for the feedback, dude. I mean, it is a $40 mic. I don't know if I should be expecting. I don't think that's fair for me to expect, you know, a out of this world mic. But I guess what I do want it to do is kind of have like a noise canceling system to where like it's not really picking up all these like clicking sounds, because I'm sure you can hear that, like the clicking sounds, or like, you know, my computer breathing, or like the fan on, you know, like I just because I know that can kind of get annoying. So all right, well, the market is making higher highs. Do I want to get in? I don't. Yeah, I do, but I don't know where to get in. There's nothing indicating, or I just can't really grasp what the market wants to do. We're testing this level here, that 4138 level. As you can tell, strong rejections, strong rejections, strong rejections. And then VWAP happens to be there too. VWAP on the charts, it's so you could anchor VWAP. So this one is anchored from the beginning of the day. This one's anchored from the beginning of the day. Not at 6:30, but at let me just check real quick. I mean, if you smack on VWAP on Thinkorswim, it'll give you this one. So it's anchored from, oh no, from when market closed on the 12th. So that's where it's anchored from. That's just the default for Thinkorswim. But anyways, why was I saying that? Oh, because we're rejecting off of VWAP here, off of VWAP in that 4138 level. A lot of rejection here. There it goes. So this right here could have been a potential entry. It was right at market open too. This little zone right here. Kind of like it. See how we broke past it with increasing volume before even market opened. We broke past it. Seller stepped in and we saw that immediate retest once the market did open. Looking at the 5-minute. I mean, hindsight always looks better. It always looks better once, you know, it's already happened. But the goal is to learn from these. So yeah, it's a 2-point risk. Could have been a good setup. Damn, all these shorts are getting squeezed right now. So we're now above VWAP. Pretty bullish indication there. Price keeps making higher highs. We've broken our trend, our downtrend. You're looking to get in right now? Huh. A lot of volume just entered. If we can stay below 4138, this may be a reversal here. We got to break below VWAP here aggressively. It's crucial that we stay below that 4138. If you really want this to be a downtrend, we got to stay below that 4138. I'm actually looking to get into if we get above it. If we get above it and it's increasing volume, and we could just break past this 4140. If we can get above that, I'd be risking 2 points, longing it to the upside. I don't trust this little down personally. I don't like to get in the first sign. I don't want to be the, you've heard the saying, you don't want to be the first seller or the first buyer. I don't want to be that first seller. I need confirmation that we're going down. And as of right now, we're still heading to the upside. But if we can get above 4140 and then have that immediate retest, then I'll open up a position here. It's crucial. You're in a call? Okay, nice. It's crucial. It's crucial that we if this is a true downtrend or the start of a downtrend, it's crucial that we stay below 4138. Okay, so these are my two entries. I got two entries right now, either to the upside or the downside, because I like what price is doing right now. If this is a true downtrend, then we're gonna have to break past 4134, and I'll get in. And if it's not, if it's just a retracement, and price wants to head up, then I'm gonna get in at 4140. So those are my two entries there. Let me give you that visual. So this is it right here. So if we get below this highlighted box here, if we get below it, I want to see that immediate retest into our zone, and then just play puts. If we get above this, then I'm going to play calls. But I want to see volume. I need to see volume and an aggression from either buyers or sellers. I don't want to see this consolidate for too long. I could have gone in at, calls just like you can. The one thing I like to wait for is confirmation. A little bit of confirmation just to know that price really wants to head up, because we did see some pretty strong sellers just enter the market. But then that's also not a sign to get in right away. Just kind of let it play out a little bit. Let it play out. Not a problem, baby. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I need some tea, honestly. Grab myself some tea after this. All right, so we're getting above that 4138 level. Okay. I want to see some aggression from buyers here. I don't want to see price just chill in these levels. I want to see, a strong breakthrough past those levels that I highlighted. All right, that 4140 is being tested. You got to get above that. The 4140 has to crack for me. Because what could also happen is we just sit in this range from here, from 4140 to 4134. So one of these has to crack. I wouldn't mind seeing a strong rejection here. Sellers then step in, and then we break past this zone down here. I'm really not liking the volume though. Not a lot, not a whole lot of volume. I'm looking at the 5-minute here. You know, that last red candle that we saw on the 5-minute chart, that's where the volume's at. So if those same sellers can defend this area, if they can defend this area and then we make lower lows, and that'd be a good play. A lot of possibilities, I know. I don't claim to be a future teller, you know. I kind of just go based off what the market gives me, and then I just lay out the possibilities. That's all I can really do. I'm gonna invalidate the move to the upside. I don't like the volume. I don't like that it's rejected. I typically like to see, for my setup, I like to see just a clean break. And right now, if we look at the 1-minute, if we look at these individual candles, we're just rejecting. We're rejecting. So I'm going to invalidate this one. I don't want to play it to the upside. But what I would like to see, what I would really like to see is we reject this 4140 level. Sellers then step in aggressively just the same way they stepped in here. And then we break past this zone and I see that immediate retest. But I mean, just notice the low volume here. I mean, there's no buyers. And then also we're hovering right here. Let me smack VWAP on here. That way you see what I see. We're hovering right in between VWAP. I don't like that. All the volumes being transacted there. That's a great area for price just to chill. We don't want price to chill. I need to see some volatility in the markets, honestly. Volatility and continuation are your two great friends. You may not know it, but I'm letting you know you need to make, have that good relationship with volatility and relationship and continuation. Continuation and volatility. I thrive in those conditions. Like my setup thrives in those conditions because there's movement. Price has been relatively slow right now. So you see VWAP, that's VWAP, that purple line. That's where most of, the transactions are being placed. It just kind of smooths it out. So that's where most of the transactions are taking place. And right now price is just in between that. So we could just stay in this range, until someone breaks it. We could just stay in between this range for now. But I want to see this. I want to see a break past this little zone that I highlighted here. See, buyers stepped in there, and it's making the last strong push before it makes lower lows. That's what I want to see. Yeah, no, there is liquidity at 4140. There is. I mean, Bookmap tells us that there's liquidity here. You just gotta hope that we can get past that. We have to munch through that liquidity. I also don't pay too much attention to these areas because I've seen it so many times when price gets close enough to those areas, those orders they'll just vanish. You see? You see how it's starting to die down as it gets close to it? So it was once really red, and I guess we did test it a little bit, and then slowly as we started to approach it right about here, just a few seconds from now, that order the order was removed. Yeah, I don't pay too much attention to these. Still consider them, but again, just they're not something I trade off of. They're just like another piece to the puzzle. That's all it is. It's just another piece, but it's just not a reliable one in my opinion. For 140. Boom, just broke. Good call, Cam. I mean, it's still a little early, but it's looking pretty good so far. Oh, oh, excuse me. I need to grab myself some tea. Not a problem, baby.
So that 4140's got to hold. If not, this was just a fake out. It's got to hold. Once we get like 4 or 5 points away from it, then we can start to see some continuation. But we're still just 1 point away from that 4140 level.